Una matica de flor. 자리 종종가 쇼칭하라요도 다른 전화만 돌렸던 I was born and raised in upstate New York, but when I was about 2 months old, my parents moved to Niskayuna, and the house next door to us was also the local Karma Kagyu Tibetan Buddhist Center. And in fact, before we moved there, the 16th Karmapa had stayed in that house. So because of this, when I was younger, I saw a lot of monks and Rinpoches walking in and out of the house next door. And I also could go in and see Thangkas, Tibetan art, and pieces of Tibetan culture based on Buddhism. Unfortunately, because I live in upstate New York, I don't get lessons, so the majority of the music that I've learned, I've picked up from just listening to people on trips elsewhere, listening to CDs, watching video CDs. You can listen to them like poetry as much as you can listen to them like music. I met a lot of young Tibetans my age who started inviting me to events like Losar, the Tibetan New Year, Trungkar Dechen, which is the Dalai Lama's birthday. And at these events, there were always amazing performances of Tibetan music and dance, and I was particularly fascinated with the music. And one instrument in particular that I found really interesting was the dunyan, which is what I have here. This is a slightly modern dunyan. Has a Western head, but the body is traditional. Apparently it was this big novelty to have a Westerner who could sing in Tibetan and play dunyan and speak Tibetan, so I started getting invited to perform at events as close as New York City or Toronto and as far away as one event in Taiwan. So that's been the big thing, and I'm going to be heading to India soon where I have 2 concerts scheduled, so hopefully that will go over well too. I decided to make a CD of Tibetan music. I recorded it in Albany, New York at Cotton Hill Studios, great studio. So it has actually 10 tracks of music. 8 are Tibetan and 2 are Jewish, because my family's Jewish, so I thought I should put in some sort of a shout out to my family. All the music and vocals are mine, so it took a lot of time of both editing at the studio and editing on sound programs at my house to mix things properly, but it was really fun, and we managed to finish production on September 15th, and the Dalai Lama came to my school on September 19th, so I was really thrilled to get to have my CD and to be able to have it when His Holiness was here, and especially thrilling was that the last track of my CD, which is Trung Trung Karmo, was turned into a music video by Martin McGee, a local producer, and when His Holiness was here, the music video from my CD actually played on the screen before he came out, which was one of the biggest moments of my life. My father was really proud of me. He kept going around telling people that I'd opened for the Dalai Lama, which wasn't quite accurate, but was close enough. So this has been my big project, and it was a lot of fun. I'm really glad that I did it, and I'm really proud of what's on it.